another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a look at the newest Smuggler's Bounty box that has come out, done by Funko and Amazon partnered together. And this month's theme is, or this bi-monthly's month's theme is pod racing. As you can tell, they've printed pod racers on the tops of the box here in kind of a yellowy orange. Looks pretty good. And then Smuggler's Bounty on all four sides, I believe. These ones done by Amazon don't have any shipping information in them because Amazon is great about packaging their boxes in another box. So it helps prevent damage. That's been a thing in the past, and obviously they have fixed that. So let's go ahead and get into this one. I obviously know what's inside it, but you guys may not. So I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing. So let's dig in. All right, so just opening this box up. This is what you see initially when you look into it. We'll go into the little card that came with it later because there's actually some news about these boxes that have come out. So let's get into that in just a second. First thing in the box, you get a little Annie pod racing pin. So it has been quite some time since we've gotten a pin from Smuggler's Bounty, and quite a different one too. This isn't like their older version pins. It looks like it's enamel. And then it's pop version instead of kind of a realistic looking. So that's kind of cool. I like the colors on it. It's a very interesting type of pin. And then you get a shirt, which is really cool. This one is blue, and I could have sworn that they were gray, but I guess they're a light blue. And the card doesn't show it off very good, but it's a Boon to Eve classic, I think, t-shirt. It's really cool. At first I didn't think it was pop. But it is. Let's see. Sometimes Pop does ones that don't look like Pops, but there it is. Boon to Eve Pod Racing, Anakin Skywalker, Mos Espa Grand Arena Tatooine. So I'm wearing the old Smuggler's Bounty shirt, so let's go ahead and fix that. Much better. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me see if I can stand up so you can kind of get a look at it, maybe. It looks really cool. I like the colors together, and it's got like a red, white, and blue theme, so that's kind of interesting. So there's the t-shirt, and so we have the pin, and then we have the important part, the pops. And a lot of people were speculating that this might have been a pop ride, obviously because, you know, they could do like a pod racer pop ride, which I wouldn't have been angry with. We already have had a pod racing inspired little Anakin that I think was a Walgreens exclusive pop, so glad they didn't include one of those. They actually included two pops in this box. The first one being Sebulba, which is a really interesting character. It's kind of exciting. Obviously, he's got the Smuggler's Bounty sticker, and the box came in really good condition. The sticker is really straight. I'm very surprised. On the back, it also shows two random exclusive. General Grievous you can get at Walgreens, and then Qui-Gon Jinn, who was an exclusive to a convention at some point, but he is number 304. So very cool there. Let's go ahead and take him out of the box real quick. So here is Sebulba out of the box, and he looks pretty dang good. Oops, well, one of his feet was not glued on. That one just kind of came off, but it doesn't look like it had any glue. The other one is definitely stuck on there. Sebulba's a really interesting character because he walks on his hands. It makes a kind of a weird shaped pop, and one that you would definitely want to have on the stand. The spring is really tight, so he actually doesn't bobble that much. When you pull him, that's kind of good. I sort of like that. He's got giant goggles and a really muted, like, purpley pink paint job, and then those little beads that are weird. And then he's got his ears, and then obviously his little pod racing getup and his, like, little chainmail skirt thing, and then just pants underneath. You can kind of maybe see underneath a little bit, but yeah, not too bad. Really interesting pop to have. That's one really good thing about Smuggler's Bounty is that the Funko Pops, if you subscribe to it, you kind of get some, you know, backwater characters, ones that they wouldn't mass produce for Star Wars. And so that is one really nice thing with Smuggler's Bounty. I think this is what collectors like when they have it. I mean, we've seen like chrome versions of characters that we get a lot, or just a different version of a character we get a lot. And those are cool too, but what really makes Smuggler's Bounty super awesome is that you get characters like these that they would never make generally. And so I'm really happy to have this Sebulba. The back of his little helmet thing is kind of rough. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but I think it's fine. I think it was just kind of cut weird in manufacturing, but there he is, very cool. And the next pop that we get is my favorite out of the two. This one is Aura Singh. So really cool bounty hunter that you do see in episode 1. That's why she's included in this. Obviously, she's kind of more of an expanded universe bounty hunter, or you see her in the Clone Wars as well. And then later in Solo, Tobias Beckett mentions that he kills Aura Singh. But you do see her in the pod racing scene. She's looking over kind of the ridge when the racers are going by. And I always remember her. I was like, who the heck is that? And so she's got quite a background nowadays, but another really, really cool character that they have made here. And again, with the odd placement of the other 2 Funko characters. And then the sticker's pretty good, not as good as Sebulba's. It's a little bit more crooked, but yeah, let's go ahead and take her out. Alrighty, and here is Aura Singh, and her head is a lot more bobbly. I tend to not like the female Funko Pop characters as much because they are so thin on their body. Luckily, with these figures being glued to the stands, you don't really run into an issue. She just about toppled over with them falling over because the bases are large enough, but she's super bobbly compared to Sebulba. And I kind of like the shading around her eyes, definitely makes her look alien. And then, of course, her little antenna, and then the highlights in her hair. And then, of course, she's got on a really cool getup, one that is very famous to that scene, and she's got really long fingers and a rifle, and she looks like a social justice warrior with this ponytail. But that was obviously, this predates any of that. Kind of disappointing. The stand, the A on the stand has got a scratch on it. I don't know if that shows up, but she's got a lot of cool little features and lots of little paint detailing. On the back, you can see she's got some gadgets, which look really good. On the front, she's got some more gadgets. I believe that in the initial figure that came out with this, I have it. I think that she's got a black, her torso is black. So this is more redone, I think, in the Clone Wars version. I'll have to see. Yes, so I just compared, and she is the newer version of Aura Singh without the black jumpsuit that the initial figure had. But a pretty cool Funko Pop overall. So we have 2 that came in this one, Sebulba and Aura Singh. Very cool. We also get a Funko Pop pin, which is really neat. And then, of course, this really nice Boonta Eve pod racing shirt that I like a lot. It looks like an event shirt. If you went to a football game or something, you could get something like that. Now, moving on to the card. Obviously, here's all the spoilers on the back. But coming soon in October, the spoiler is nothing. It's just Star Wars. And so people have been speculating if this is going to be a throwback to, Episode 4, the original Star Wars, if it's going to be something Mandalorian, if it's going to be something The Rise of Skywalker. Nobody really knows yet, but Amazon and Funko did let us know that they have, and I'm kind of confused by this, that they only have 2 more boxes. I'm not sure if this counted as one of the boxes and they're going to have 1 more, which is this one. I'm kind of thinking it is. It's that, or there's 2 more following. So this subscription is officially coming to an end, as all good things must. I certainly don't mind. They've come out with a lot of really cool products, a lot of not so great products, but you can't keep milking it forever and it continue to be successful. So I'm glad that they're putting a stop to it. Really happy with the box that has just come out, and I'm excited to see what's going to be on this one. So anyways, guys, stay tuned. Check back in October on my channel, and I will obviously have a review of this new one once it comes in. Maybe we'll find out a spoiler or 2 before then. If you're curious, I do post things on my Instagram, JediMaster738, literally same as my channel name. And if there's anything there, I'll probably end up posting it. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this review. I really like this box. I think it's great. And so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. And stay tuned for more reviews. I have them coming. Bye, guys.